Fall Guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Warriors fans are waiting for a big trade movement so that the team is in a position to have the dynasty back. Trade rumors: Warriors are interested in negotiating with the Utah Jazz. The Golden State Warriors have just 8 days remaining to land Lauri Markkanen in a trade from the Utah Jazz, which could prove a big win for the Dubs in the long run. Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report on Sunday, July 28, listed rising Golden State star Jonathan Kuminga as among 5 young NBA players who need a trade out of their current situations. Swartz called a deal with the Jazz for Markkanen that includes Kuminga a win-win-win agreement for the involved parties. Sending Kuminga as part of a trade package to the Utah Jazz for Markkanen would be a win-win-win for the Warriors, Jazz, and Kuminga, as he'd be free to take on a larger offensive role and pursue a max contract as a restricted free agent in 2025, Swartz wrote. With the fit and timeline a little off here and the Warriors needing someone who can be a true number 2 offensive option now, a Kuminga trade makes a lot of sense before Golden State makes a big financial commitment. Markkanen would theoretically also win by getting out of a losing situation for the next few years in Utah, either after signing a max extension worth $209 million with the Jazz and then heading to the Bay Area via a trade, or by playing with Stephen Curry for a season before negotiating a long-term deal with Golden State or elsewhere. Utah is apparently interested in acquiring Kuminga as part of the deal, however, which is something that should interest the Warriors intently considering he is already extension eligible for a 5-year deal that could pay him a max of $224 million. However, the Jazz also want more than the Dubs are currently willing to offer, namely second-year shooting guard Brandon Podziemski. The Golden State Warriors have been the most engaged team for Markkanen in recent weeks. As league sources tell The Athletic, they have discussed a proposal around Moses Moody, multiple first-round picks, multiple pick swaps and multiple second-round picks, Charania wrote on July 15. The Jazz, however, have asked for the bulk of young talent and capital the Warriors possess, including Moody, Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski, along with picks, which has been a non-starter thus far for Golden State, league sources said. Markkanen is extension eligible in Utah on August 6, which is exactly 6 months before the NBA's February 6 trade deadline. As such, the Jazz must extend Markkanen precisely on the 6th or he will not be trade eligible ahead of the 2025 deadline, which means he would have to remain in Utah for at least the next full year based on league rules.